Hey everybody, this is Martin TRT, back for another video. And TRT stands for Testosterone Replacement Therapy, which I am currently on. I've only been on it for probably somewhere around 6 months. I started bodybuilding at age 47 roughly, and I'm about to be 49 pretty soon. So technically about a year and a half, because I had like a 6-month hiatus due to severe injury with a rotator cuff torn and other health problems that I had. 49 years old, we're going to be 49, type 2 diabetic, and I made a lot of progress in the gym way before the TRT came into place. But let's get to this video where this guy says that basically we're too late to the party. So let's see what he...
You went your whole life up until the point of like your 40s when shit has just become abysmal. And you're like, my test levels are fucking nothing. I can't even get motivated to whatever. I'm fat, blah, blah. Now you want to take steroids. Now they're okay. It's like, but everyone, when you were younger, and even up to this point, like you see bodybuilders like, oh, it's too much for me. It's like, those guys made a choice to like put their physiques first, which is like, it's their choice. Whatever the health ramifications are, they are. But they chose to do it. And now you're trying to catch up to them at a point in time when you can't catch up. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do TRT dose-wise, because if it's a TRT dose-wise, it's shit. It's gonna make you gain a little bit of muscle, you might get a little leaner, you'll take care of yourself better, but like you're never going to be this jacked guy that you wanna look like. Even if it's like some men's physique dude, who you really like his physique, like he's got a V-taper, and you're like, I think I could get like that. It's like, you could get to your version of that, which is like all the power to you, but you will never get to that version, because that guy is dedicated to what he does, and he took the fucking chance, and has built his physique and is continuing to build it. So he's light years ahead of you. You went your whole life up.
Okay, so basically in the video he says that we're our age, late 40s, whatever, that's basically going to be a waste of time. We're never going to really look good. We're not going to get muscular. We're not going to gain mass. It's all downhill from here. He he mentions being on steroids, that we're all too much of a wussy, I'm not going to say the real word, to have been on steroids when we were younger. First of all, when I started getting into weightlifting and bodybuilding, or whatever you want to call it, I was a teenager back in, early 90s or something like that, and it was all magazines. So at the time, I would see these big bodybuilders, and they would just say, eat a lot of protein, do this many, they would give you their workouts, do 4 sets of curls, 4 sets of reverse curls, whatever, and anywhere between 8 to 12 reps and all this stuff. And I was naive. I was just a boy, technically. I didn't know that they were using steroids. I didn't even know what that was. I was just a kid, basically. And I felt like I was lied to by the bodybuilding community, like Flex Magazine and Muscle and Fitness, all those different magazines. And I thought, oh, if I just take these protein powders and these drinks, take amino acids, follow their workout routine, I'll look like them eventually. Well, lo and behold, I was severely disappointed, because I was not doing steroids. Now, would I? I mean, I was only 13 probably at the time. No, obviously not. Even today, I don't even know where to buy them, honestly. But do I ever plan to eventually? Maybe, considering a possibility. I mean, I want to try out some peptides and some other stuff. But even without all that, I mean, even before I was on TRT, the people at the gym, the workers, whatever, people at the desk would say, hey, we noticed a big difference in you since you've been coming, You've gotten leaner. And one of the dudes is like, we saw your arms where you were flexing. They're like, holy shit. They're like, you're actually pretty muscular, and more to, because I wear like baggy t-shirts. I don't know if you guys saw my videos. What I call a pump cover. And they were just like, oh, damn, this guy's actually got some muscle on him, And I'm like, thanks. And I never really considered it, but hearing it from somebody else made me feel pretty good. And what do you say, fellow TRT soldiers? You gonna let people like this tell you can't do it? I'm not going to. Let's get in the gym. We don't need to get on steroids right away, or if at all. It just depends how far you want to take it. I want to take it pretty far, so I don't know. We'll find out in the long run. I want to try out maybe some peptides. See which ones might work, might help out a little bit, But yeah, I want to take it pretty far. I want to see how far I can go, and let's prove this guy. Nothing against this guy. This is just one video. I've heard other people say it before. So if this guy's watching, I think his name's Mike Van Wyck or something like that. Nothing to do with you personally. It's just the concept that a lot of people will tell you that if you're 48 years old or you're 40, I've heard people say even if you're 30, it's all downhill from here. You're not going to gain any muscle. You can't do this. You can't do that. I beg to differ, man. I'm telling you, I've been improving with every workout. I've been gaining muscle. I went from 295 pounds, a fat 295, to down to about 248, 247, somewhere around there. I look better. I'm lighter, but I'm more muscular now. My whole thing is body recomposition. So I'm recomposing my body and building more muscle and not really focusing on like this straight up caloric deficit and cardio. No. Watch my videos if you want to find out what I'm doing. But I'm trying to build as much muscle as possible. Keep my calories around, say, maybe 1,200 a day, give or take. Some days it's a little bit more, but I try to keep it around 1,200 to 1,400. And I'm going to keep it at that point until I can see, do I need to drop it more? So far, I'm doing somewhere around 160 grams of protein per day. So if I can get 165 grams of protein at 1,200 calories or lower, I'll do that. And so far I've been gaining strength every single workout. I've been increasing my reps, increasing the weight, which is called progressive overload, and it's been working out pretty good. So if you guys agree with this guy, let me know. If you disagree with him, let me know that. But this is a shout out to all my fellow TRT soldiers out there, and don't give up, guys. And you girls either. If you're getting older and you just want to build some muscle, don't listen to people saying it's all downhill and you can't do it, okay? So that's it for now. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.